Hello, and welcome to my June wrap-up. Hello! Okay, jump into June. What a month. Not a particularly great month for me, on like a personal level, because I've been ill for most of it and on antibiotics and things. So not brilliant from that point of view, but amazing from other points of view. So let's jump into it. My eldest son did his exams for the middle school, so that's like secondary school, and he passed. So yay, he's going to be going to a technical institute as of September. So he's going to be doing finance, administration and marketing, which is kind of exciting because that's also things that I enjoy, so it's nice to see that we actually have that in common as well. So that's going to be fun. In other news, despite being ill and in bed for at least half of the month, have managed to hit my goals for the month, which I am super pleased with because I just didn't think that was going to happen. My first goal was to reach 500 subscribers for my YouTube channel, and I did. I got to 502. I believe I then lost one for some reason, I don't know, but anyway, I got over my goal of 500, so yay. I also hit a new personal best for page views to my website Linsdell.com, which I'm absolutely thrilled about, because if you watched my May wrap up, you will know that I hit my personal best back in May with 32,089 views in the 1 month. For June, I totally kicked it out of the park for that, and I reached 32,247 in the 1 month. So I am so excited about this. Really, really happy that you guys are loving content that I'm putting out, and yeah, so really, really pleased with my results from that. Anyway, let's jump into some other stuff. I've been featured on some websites and things as well. Again, back in May, part of the challenges for the blog audit challenge was to kind of increase backlinks to your own site and things. So I was doing guest posts and interviews and things. I have continued to do that, and I plan on continuing to do that in future months and things as well. So I got included in a post what makes the difference between posts bloggers share widely and those that get minimal effort. This was a Sadie Spotlight feature where she wrote an article, and then she reached out to me to see if she could include my YouTube video, which was about blogging etiquette and things. I will link that up for you here somewhere, so you can check that out. Obviously I said yes, so that was really exciting, because it kind of she watched the video and it got her thinking about things as well. And so she did this post and she linked back to my website, but also included the video that I'd done at the beginning. So that was really exciting, and I'm really happy that people are starting to notice my content and want to include it in their own posts where they're talking about the subject and things. If that is you and you would like to do that, then please do. I would love for you to embed my YouTube videos in your blog posts if it helps reinforce the message that you're trying to do in your blog post. Also, if over on Linsdell.com, if there are blog posts that I've done and you would like to include those in roundups, or if you would like to include them in your blog post as an extra resource or reference or whatever, then really excited for you to do that as well. So yes, please do get in touch, let me know, and then I can share the posts and things as well. So that's really exciting. Anyway, and I'm going to be carrying on doing that. I already have some stuff lined up for July as well, so really looking forward to those. Then let's see, we have the blog audit challenge. Now in June, the focus was on search engine optimization, or SEO. as it's also known, which is, if you followed me for a while, one of my favourite topics. So yeah, I've been having fun with this. This is something, the tasks for this one is something that I do like on a regular basis anyway, and I'm slowly going through my whole site, trying to improve the SEO on older posts and things as well, and just like in general work on the keywords, the metadata and everything, and make sure it's more up to date. Also giving link juice with internal links to posts, so from older posts to newer posts and that kind of thing. So it's an ongoing thing that I've been doing anyway. So yes, I did reach my tasks for June for that. Then we have the social media audit challenge. Again, this is another challenge that I came up with, and our focus for June was on Facebook. Now, Facebook is one of those sites, I mean, I do post there, but in the past I've not been very consistent about my posting there, and I've not really put in that much effort into optimizing my page and leveraging the content that I have there. So in June I did do better with this. I've got into the habit now of scheduling at least a few posts to go out throughout the week. I'm scheduling in advance because I found it's like with my blog posts, when I schedule at least some of them in advance, it really does take the stress out of it. And you know, should it happen then that I am ill again, which is likely because always ill, but if that should happen, or if other things happen to come up last minute, then it's not going to be a problem because I already have the content scheduled. So that's something that I'm getting better with. I also, through the Facebook business pages part, I can schedule my content to go to Instagram as well at the same time. So I'm getting into the habit of doing that now. I do want to experiment with it some more. I did notice as part of the task was to experiment with different types of content and see which one works best. I did realize that regardless of the actual link the post was going to, that graphics where I had a quote included on them somewhere seem to do slightly better on the distribution than other posts. So that's something that I'm definitely going to be looking more into and seeing. Again, I want to experiment with even more types of content to go out there, just to see what my Facebook followers are actually looking for and what they enjoy most, because not all social media sites obviously aren't the same. That's why we have so many different ones, because they all have different kinds of content that do well on them, and readers go to them for that reason. So yeah, definitely going to be looking into that more, but I am pleased with the progress that I'm making with that. Then we have the clock reading challenge. So yes, we're on to the reading challenges now. The clock reading challenge, again, this is one that I came up with. This is how my clock is doing so far. As you can see, for June, I went off the order a bit here. This is because I still haven't decided what book I'm going to be reading for 6. And I had Girl 11, which I got sent a copy by the publisher for on NetGalley, and I was really excited to read it, and just couldn't wait. So yeah, I got my 11 in early on that. I think now I probably will read them out of order, to be honest. I mean, the goal is to finish the clock by the end of the year, but it's not necessary that you actually do them in the order of 1 through to 12. You can fill them in wherever it's most comfortable for you, which is what I'm now doing. So there we go. But yeah, Girl 11 was amazing. I had high hopes for it, and it did not disappoint. So that was a 5-star read for me anyway. And I am definitely excited to read more books by this author, which is Amy Suter Clark, by the way. So yeah, I'm still bang on track for that anyway. Then we have the A to Z reading challenge. This is how that's shaping up at the moment. I got in some new ones. I filled in my D, which is Dead Before Wed. I also got the G, which was Girl 11, and the N, which was No Way Back. And yeah, so that was really exciting reads. Anyway, I really enjoyed those. I also read this month The Art of Blogging by Elena Jones, who is a blogger who I'm connected to on Twitter. She asked me if I'd be interested in checking out her book, again, The Art of Blogging. It's a very short read. It gives you the basics of blogging. It's definitely targeted more towards beginners. So for me personally, didn't have any new information in it. But for people who are just starting out in blogging or curious about blogging, then it is definitely worth a read. And it's a very short read as well, so it doesn't take very long to do. I am now an affiliate for her for the book via Gumroad, so you can find the link down for that down below as well. Anyway, the other books that I am still currently reading is British Greats, which is, if you remember this one right here, which I'm working on throughout the year. I've made some good progress with this. I'm now at page 80. There was some interesting chapters this month. I just see it. I'm making progress. I'm not doing badly in this. There was some interesting stuff. There was the Musica of Edward Elgar, the let's see, the British Empire, which was quite interesting stuff about Queen Victoria and stuff in there. The Voyage of the Endurance, which I didn't really know anything about, so that was quite interesting. Again, this had like images and things throughout as well, so you've got photographic evidence of stuff in there. And I'm now up to the English language, which is one that I'm particularly interested in reading actually, so looking forward to getting into that this month. But like I said, I'm making progress, slow progress. I'm dipping into it here and there, but overall really quite enjoying it. And then we have Mind Games, which is a Kaylee Quinn profiler book, the first in the series, by Nancy Mell, I think is how it's pronounced, her surname. If it's not, I'm really sorry, I'm bad at that kind of stuff. So but Mind Games, so yeah, working through that, and yeah, so that is my progress. I have a lot of books which I'm planning to read in July. Very excited about getting into them. I've got some review copies, both physical review copies and also lots on NetGalley that I want to get around to as well this month. Like I said, I'm doing well with the 2 reading challenges that I'm doing, so I'm definitely not worried about not finishing them by the end of the year, because I'm really quite close now. So yeah, I'm on course, and I'm looking forward to reading these other extra books as well, which aren't part of the actual reading challenges. Anyway, that's it in a nutshell. That was my June. Like I said, my health has not been great, still not brilliant. Working on it. Today's the last day of my antibiotics, so yay. Hopefully we'll have some good news from the doctor next week, and then I can sort of get back to kind of normal pacing, because I feel like I've really slowed down, which I probably need to do, to be honest with you. I'm just really not good at doing it. I'm not good at doing nothing and slowing down, so that's something that maybe I need to get better at anyway. But I have lots of big plans for things that I want to do, both on my website, also on my YouTube channel. I want to increase the amount of content that I'm putting out as well, and I have a lot of ideas for things that I want to be doing as well. I basically already planned out my calendar for the rest of this year for the most part, because I have so much that I want to do. It's just obviously there is only 24 hours in a day, and life is always hectic, and there's always other stuff going on, and then with my health problems in the mix as well, doesn't always go to plan. But like I said, like I discovered with my blog, it helps to schedule at least the majority of the posts in advance. Also for my YouTube channel, I'm trying to film at least a couple of weeks in advance some content, so that I have some backup content, so if I'm not well enough to be able to film, then I still have content to go out when it's meant to go out. I'm trying to do at least for like Facebook and Instagram and Pinterest, to try and actually schedule some content as well there, so that it's not going down. Twitter, I never schedule content for Twitter, I just go on that, but then it's a different kind of network anyway. It's much more quicker. It involves less work to set up posts or whatever to it. So I never schedule for Twitter, but for the others, which I tend to be on less frequently, I'm trying to get better about at least scheduling some content, so that when I can't get on there as a live thing, at least I do have regular content going out there as well. So anyway, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to click the subscribe button so you don't miss out on new uploads. I've got some exciting stuff coming for you soon. Again, if you would like to use any of the videos or a link to any of the blog posts that I do, then please reach out. I would love to be included in your roundups and things. So yeah, let me know. I have a lot of projects and things that I do on my own website to help support other book bloggers and things as well. I usually post about those to my Twitter account. So if you follow me on Twitter, I'm Linsdell. That's what I am everywhere. But I will regularly put up a post on there asking for submissions for various different blog posts and things that I'm putting together. So if you want to check those out and be part of that, I would love to have more people getting involved, and so that I can give back as well, and connect with more of you on a different level, you know, so it's actually getting more involved in each other's projects and things. So yeah, do check that out. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.